Welcome back, guys. So let's talk about WooCommerce. Yes, let's talk about WooCommerce a bit. The reason I'm talking about WooCommerce directly is because WooCommerce powers your buying and selling on your website. That's why I'm actually particulate about WooCommerce. So you could see WooCommerce is the world's most popular open source e-commerce platform, operating as a free plugin for WordPress. As of 2026, it powers approximately 30% of all online stores globally. That's how powerful WooCommerce is. So we're going to talk about product management on WooCommerce. We're going to talk about payments. We're going to talk about customization. We're going to talk about all these one by one on WooCommerce. I've shown you how to install WooCommerce already, though we had it on this theme. It came with the theme required. So if you want to install WooCommerce, all you have to do is to add plugin. And when you add plugin, you can actually install your WooCommerce. All you have to do is search for WooCommerce in your plugin directory. Then it's going to bring out WooCommerce for you. It's as easy as that. It's a free plugin. You don't need to buy it. It's totally free. But you might need some add-on much more later. But the basic theme is actually free. And as you could see, we've actually installed WooCommerce. So this is WooCommerce for you. And we're going to go back to our plugins because WooCommerce is a plugin. And we're going to try to set up WooCommerce. When you deactivate WooCommerce, I want you to notice something. Look at this. It says store coming soon. So let's deactivate WooCommerce and let's see what that implies. As you can see, the store coming soon disappeared because WooCommerce is what powers your store, your buying and selling on your website. So let's activate WooCommerce back. So I'm going to activate WooCommerce and you see the store coming soon will be back up here. So the first thing we want to do is that we want to work on our WooCommerce because that's where the main like products and everything is. So this is stock coming soon. And when you have WooCommerce installed, you will notice that you have it on your menu. So you start to notice that WooCommerce is on your menu now because you have it installed. So you see WooCommerce right here and you can see the activation right here. So we have WooCommerce. All you have to do is check the settings. When you check the settings, it takes you to the WooCommerce aspect of your website, which is right here. So you see WooCommerce right here. So now the settings says everything about WooCommerce, your address, doing a lot of things, but that will not be what we are focusing on now. Let me just explain the whole WooCommerce dashboard to you from the very beginning. So when you come to the home of your WooCommerce, what you're going to see is just basic things about grow your business. Here you check that out and it tells you some plugins you need to actually have installed. So you have TikTok and we have Pinterest, we have all these and Facebook for WooCommerce, which is quite okay. So we have those WooCommerce ads on. That's what it's trying to tell you right there. So you go to others. Others has the details of everything people ordered on your website. So if you want to check others, you have to come to others to check. Then you have customers. So customers are basically the data of your customer. So you have their name, you have their email address, you have everything about them. Then you can create coupons as well. And when you activate coupons, people can use coupons to actually buy things on your website at a cheaper rate. So that is coupons for you. So everything you need for a proper e-commerce website is right here. So you could get coupons and you could make sure coupon are right there. So we have that for the WooCommerce and we have reports. Reports will tell you everything about your WooCommerce, like how much has been paid through your website, how much you sold, things like that. You're going to have all these details right here. And you have your settings, what we saw earlier on. You have it right here, which you could set everything one by one from your general settings that asks about your region and everything. We can go through it one by one, which is one of the things we are going to do. Then we have our products. So the products should be shop page. You could actually choose any page for your product. You could actually choose like a page. You could create a page and choose a page for whatever you want to sell. So we have different pages so far. Because of WooCommerce, some pages came automatically. So before, if you notice earlier, we didn't have any page, but because of we just installed WooCommerce, there are some pages that came automatically with it. Pages like carts, pages like checkout, they came automatically with the WooCommerce plugins. So the refund and returns policies, they all came with the plugin. So we have that, and you could check your status, and you could check your extensions. That's if you want to add. So your status says this is the WordPress, this is your site address, this is your WooCommerce version, and this is your log directory. So everything about your status is right here. So that is that. Then we are going to come back to extensions. So everything about your WooCommerce is right there. So we are going to take them one by one and start doing the things we need to do with WooCommerce. Yes, with WooCommerce. So right now you need to be focused. Aside from having WooCommerce, we need to know what we want to sell, what we want people to buy on the website, so that we can start creating products right away. So when you see WooCommerce, the next thing you're going to see is products. So when you see products, that's the next aspect of your WooCommerce. All this came with the WooCommerce plugin. So when you come to products, you'll be able to manage products. This is where your product management goes on. So you can see everything about your products, and what you see about products. You can add new products and everything. So I'm going to show you about the product management on WooCommerce in the next lesson. I hope to see you in the next lesson. See you there.